Yo, what's going on, GZ gang? It is your boy GZTV back with another video. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I'm having a good day. You know, my Packers just shut out the Seahawks. We will talk about that tomorrow night. Excited to talk about it too. And today, I'm going to talk about a listening experience I had recently. We're going to talk about this album for about 10 minutes, and if you haven't already seen the picture, it is Danny Brown's XXX. I've been waiting to listen to this for a while. I did a first reaction to Atrocity Exhibition, and really my first reaction to Danny Brown. The only other time I really listened to him was on One Train, on an album by Run the Jewels. Yeah. Well, this is the follow-up to Brown's highly anticipated The Hybrid, Danny Brown's third mixtape, appropriately titled XXX, which is the Roman numeral equivalent of 30, Danny's age at time of release, released via Fool's Gold Records. There's an interview about him talking about the album, like what he thought of it. Yeah, it's really good. I'm just going to start by saying that this album's amazing. Do I have it above Atrocity Exhibition? I'm not really sure. It's really close. And shout out to all the Danny Brown fans that are coming here. I don't know if they are going to for this, but I just love this album. I fell in love with it the first time I listened to it, maybe the first couple of times. I'm pretty much used to experimentation in rap music at this point, so nothing really throws me off. I listen to JPEG Mafia, Roll Sweatshirt, Danny Brown himself. I'm used to all of this. And just some of the concepts on the tracks, some of the tracks on here really stood out to me. The production was great. It honestly gave some West Coast vibes at times. There were some hints of Detroit, but honestly some West Coast throughout this. The first song being XXX, and it's kind of like a reflection of his life up to this point. He's 30 years old. He's just now blowing up. Which is crazy. This album came out in 2011, by the way, and it's 22 songs in an hour and a minute long, so pretty decent listen. Die Like a Rock Star. Brown raps about, copious drug experimentation and how he will inevitably die like a rock star. And there's a lot of references to rock stars who have died from overdose or suicide, such as Kurt Cobain. What's the Moon guy's name? I don't remember. Let me look at some of the references. Kurt Cobain, Keith Moon, Jimi Hendrix, of course. People like Linda Wong, Terry Diver, Heath Ledger, of course, Joker, Frankie Lyman, John Belushi, Brittany Murphy, Chris Farley, Brad Nowell, Wyclef Jean's still alive, Brian Wilson, just a bunch of rock star references. Okay. Who the fuck is on my channel? I'm going to ban your ass. Who the fuck is on my channel? Get your bitch ass out of here, punk. I'm reporting you to YouTube. Get fucked up. Get fucked. Get fucked. You're gonna get reported. Anyways, on with the video after this piece of shit is fucking spamming me right now. Next is Pac Blood. I thought that was interesting, kind of comparing himself to Tupac, and rightfully so. I mean, Danny Brown's a very underrated artist. My music could be written in Pac Blood, You Not Thug, a lot of calling out and criticizing fake rappers out there on this album, and I'll talk about some of those other tracks here in a little bit. He kind of discusses how real he is on Pac Blood and how vividly he can paint a picture. He's a very talented rapper. Next, we're going to get into Radio Song. This is the biggest mockery of mainstream hip-hop. It's just pure irony. It's his radio song in which he argues that rappers don't care about music just to chart top and single, but it's unconventional because it critiques those radio songs and doesn't have the usual commercial sound, so this will never make the radio. Pretty ironic, right? Lie for, this one's kind of dealing with the propensity for rappers and people to talk about how they got money but really don't. Talking about rappers getting rental cars and spending all their money all at once and going bankrupt. Nelly, guys like that. It's a lot of examples of rappers going bankrupt because they spend too much of their money during their career. And then they fall off because they're trash and they're casual. They don't make music that's worthwhile. Danny Brown's not that. It's different though, Next is called I Will. Very dirty track, kind of discussing eating the vagina and stuff like that. Very gruesome, very sexually driven lyrics. It's a vibey song though. Next we have Bruiser Brigade, shouting out the Detroit group he's in with Z Loopers and Main Attraction, I think is Yeah, Bruiser Brigade, The Click, Don't Forget the Brew, talking about their lifestyle, their party lifestyle, their drinking habits, da 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 da. The next song is Detroit 187. 187 references murder, the theme of the song being another murder in Detroit, which is Danny Brown's hometown. That's kind of the concept of that track. Just a lot of really dope concepts. You know, on Monopoly, he warns others that he is about to dethrone the top MCs and take their place all to himself, thus establishing a monopoly, one seller, many buyers, hence the high demand for his products. And I definitely have a high demand for his products. He's a great artist. Definitely check this out. I do recommend. Next is Blunt After Blunt. One of my favorites on this. It's like a weed smoking anthem. I don't smoke weed, but like it's a fun song to listen to. A$AP Rocky actually directed a music video for this, so that I found was cool. Outer Space, the next song, he kind of flexes his rap skills and shows us how he's in outer space with all the drugs he's taking. Um, Admiral, I think that's pretty funny. He pays homage to his favorite drug, Adderall. The song's all about Adderall. DNA is another one of my favorite songs. Danny contemplates the idea of inherited drug addiction. Danny made this album like older albums used to be, with a side A and side B, and this is where side B actually starts. So that was interesting, where side A was all fun and games. Side B takes a grittier tone, and yeah, Danny Brown can definitely get serious if you want him to. I mean, he's kind of known for that in his early music. Next is Nosebleeds. This song is about the spiraling lifestyle of a cocaine addict who can't kick a habit. It's about this girl that has like a party lifestyle. Again, like great concepts on this album. It gets very serious. It's very personal. But there's also a bunch of like dilemmas that are very real to society, and it really brings awareness when Danny Brown talks about them. Next is Party All the Time. This is another. This tells a tale of a young woman who ruins her life partying. Danny has a lot of empathy for people who are addicted to the party lifestyle, just like he is, and all the collateral damage it does to a person's life. So no matter how disrespectful he sounds towards the hoes, which he will do sometimes, when he's in his party mode, he doesn't forget where they come from and understand why they behave the way they do. Next is EWNESW. It means east side, west side, north, and southwest. Danny talks about Detroit, how people from Detroit used to ask which part of Detroit he was from. The song comes after the songs that talk about the downfall, that come after the highly indulgent lifestyle. At this point, Danny is at his reflective stage. He's really talking about his life, really talking about his hardships. Love that from him. Next song is called Fields. Danny paints a picture of the neighborhood area he grew up in. Detroit is full of barren landscapes and abandoned houses. Danny talks about the destructive environment that led to it and adds to the harsh environment that already is. So it's like house, field, field, field. Like it just kind of painting the picture for Detroit, how like abandoned it is. And I'm really mad that this like porn spammer, I'm getting them banned like immediately. They're gone. Don't worry about them, but Scrap or Die. He interpolates Young Jeezy's Trap or Die. One of the first like big songs I heard from Young Jeezy. I'm not a big Young Jeezy fan, but I love that song, and that's cool that he kind of interpolated it. He tells a tale of scrapping, stealing copper wire, and anything of value from vacant home or construction sites just to barely make ends meet. Something that's very real to him. Next is 30. Emotional track. He outlines the fears, dreams, and obstacles he's experienced in the years spent pursuing his dream. Danny did this song in one take. It is one verse. Legendary, too. I mean, great flows in here. He's known for capturing the emotion behind the song, even if there are a few imperfections here or there. My thoughts. This person is still spamming. You're gone. You're done. You're getting reported to YouTube. I don't care. Get the fuck out of my video. Get out. Get out of my video. But anyways, great album. I definitely recommend you guys listen to it. I'm getting ready to get off of here, so hopefully you guys have a good rest of your night. I will probably be back up in this thing about 10ish to do Marvel Avengers gameplay. Of course, we gotta keep that series up. Tomorrow we'll have our Sports Talk Mondays. Tuesday we'll play Guardians of the Galaxy. Wednesday we'll have a Madden episode because there's a lot of Thanksgiving content. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this album as much as I did. Hopefully you enjoy my review. I try to get as analytical as possible because there's very deep messages in this album, and I definitely don't want you guys to miss it. So yeah, I'm out. Have a good rest of your night. I have school this weekend and I'm off for Thanksgiving break. I'm going to show you guys some appreciation for that week, for sticking around with me for so long. Some of you guys since the start. I love it. Yeah, I'm out. Have a good rest.